My name is Doug Erber, and I'm honored to serve as the president of the Japan-American Society of Southern California, and I welcome you here today. Before we get started, if any of you, and most of you do, have an iPhone or personal data, whatever you have, if you could please put it on vibrate mode so we don't have interruptions during the program. We have a lot of new faces here today, and after today's event, and I think you'll find it a very quality event, we would hope you'd consider joining the Japan-American Society if you're not already a member. There's information out on the desk as you leave and during the networking reception. Before we get started, I definitely want to thank the Sasakawa Peace Foundation for hosting us today. The National Association of Japan-American Societies, which is based in Washington, D.C., is a networking organization for all 38 societies in North America. And we got the call that the Sasakawa Foundation was working with the East-West Center on a very important research project, and that they were looking for a venue to present it. And so we were very honored to be the very first society in North America to do that. But we wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation and also the East-West Center. And I'd also like to thank our cooperating organizations, the Consulate General of Japan in Los Angeles, the Foreign Trade Association, JETRO Los Angeles, the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation, the National Association of Japan-American Societies, and the U.S.-Japan Council. I'd like to give our cooperating organizations a round of applause. And we would also like to thank the Japan Business Association of Southern California for their support. It's my pleasure and honor right now to introduce the leading Japanese government official based in Southern California. His jurisdiction runs all the way from almost San Francisco, all the way to Arizona, down to San Diego. Please welcome the Consul General of Japan, the Honorable Junichi Ihara, who will give opening remarks.
Thank you, Doug. Good afternoon, everyone. I first would like to express my appreciation to the East-West Center and Sasakawa Peace Foundation for conducting this interesting research project. I particularly like this booklet on your table, which is one of the outcomes of this research project, and which is handy, useful, and above all, much less wordy than ordinary academic papers. I know that there are many research projects which produce lots of papers and nobody read. But this booklet is much more useful than the academic papers. Well, the subject of this research project is quite relevant, and this booklet illustrates graphically that the Japan and the United States are important to each other, and in many regards, trade, investment, tourism, people-to-people exchanges. Some might wonder, however, all the research findings remain relevant after the great East Japan earthquake. Of course, it is too early to make any conclusive, assessment as to the impact of the earthquake on Japan's society and Japan's relation with the world. But I think I can at least say that this earthquake and the tsunami demonstrated the importance of mutual dependence with Japan and other countries and among Japanese and so on. And also how significant and how important the Japan-US alliance is. First, I'd like to talk about the interdependence. I think there are two different dimensions, the material and moral. On the material side, This time we discovered that the small factory in Tohoku area produces, for instance, 70% of very important brake part of the automobile. And some, again, small factory in Tohoku area makes a very special paint which is used for coating expensive cars in the United States. Although the three affected prefectures combined GDP represents only 4% of Japanese total GDP, but there are factories in Tohoku area which are key to some very important large supply chains. So the impact of shutting down the production of some parts in Tohoku area would have significant impact on Japanese economy and the economy of the world. So on this material side, this earthquake showed very clearly that we are living in such an interdependent world based on a tangled web of supply chains. And on the moral aspect, the overflow of the support and sympathy that we have received since the earthquake and the tsunami made me really feel that Japan is not alone. We are not alone. We are connected to the other peoples. In Los Angeles area, we are so grateful to so many individuals, organizations, and communities for their generosity. And in particular, some local ethnic communities have made great effort to raise money for support of Japanese victims. And I was wondering why they are so kind and helpful. I was curious, and so I asked them. And they said, well, Japan helped our country when we had a natural disaster, sending the emergency supplies or the rescue teams. So I realized that after the World War II, Japan has been made lots of contributions to the development of other countries, and we are now very well connected to very many countries. So we are living in that interdependence and interconnection. And this earthquake and tsunami really, make us realize this importance of interdependence between the countries. But particularly, this earthquake and tsunami provided us with a very good opportunity to realize the importance of U.S.-Japan security alliance. As you may heard of the Operation Tomodachi. Operation Tomodachi is I think the first real joint operation between Japanese self-defense forces and U.S. forces in Japan, including on the U.S. side 20,000 the soldiers and 160 aircrafts and 20 ships, including the USS Ronald Reagan. And that operation was so significant in terms of rescue and relief operation in Japan, so that many Japanese people were strongly impressed by the importance of our relations with the United States. So coming back to the theme of this seminar, I don't have any doubt that the America matters for Japan. But what we have to make sure is that Japan will continue to matter for America. And to do that, in my view, there are several issues that we have to tackle as a kind of homework. The first, Japan has to seriously tackle the simultaneous reform of social welfare, social security, and taxation and budget deficit. That is the number one issue that we have to find out some realistic solution. And another important issue, in my view, is whether Japan join the negotiations of TPP or not. TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership, in my view, will provide very important opportunity for Japan to further the promoting domestic, various domestic reforms. And another issue that we have to do is after the earthquake, we realize we are now trying to review from scratch our energy policy. And I hope that we will make further shift towards green energy. So this earthquake and the tsunami gives us a very good opportunity to further strengthen the green energy policy and energy conservation. And if Japan contribute in terms of green technology and other policy matters to the alternative energy and the worldwide the issue of the global warming, I think our relations, the relations with Japan will be much more useful for American people. So I think what is important today is not just to analyze the current, the interdependent situation between Japan and the United States, but also to discuss what we can do to further strengthen these interdependent relations. And as I say, there are lots of things that we, Japan, has to do, but at the same time, the people like you should consider or should discuss how best we can further strengthen our important bilateral relations. So I really appreciate the initiative taken by Japan-American Society in organizing this interesting seminar, inviting all those very the able resource persons. And I hope that you will enjoy panel discussions and you will have lots of difficult questions to ask. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Consul General. Unfortunately, he has another engagement in Ventura, so he'll be leaving during the program. And I was remiss in not recognizing the venue we're at today. The Intercontinental Los Angeles Century City has been a strong supporter of the Society and many other organizations over the years. We had our kickoff reception in this room for our 100th anniversary 2 years ago. And we want to thank the Intercontinental Los Angeles Century City for their support for us. It's my pleasure now to introduce the moderator for today's event. He is the Senior Fellow and Director for U.S.-Japan Programs at the Sasakawa Peace Foundation. He just flew in from Washington, D.C. Please give a big round of applause to Mr. Daniel Bob.